The UN chief painted a bleak picture of Gaza with nearly 2,000 killed, almost 500 are children, 75% civilian, and at least 100,000 have had their homes destroyed.
Most of Gaza's households have little or no water supply. Hospitals meant to cope with the disaster are themselves disaster zones. The new school year was scheduled to start in less than 2 weeks, but a great many of the buildings will not be ready or are totally unusable in their current state.
While the UN is sheltering over 300,000 people in Gaza, it stands accused of being largely ineffective in ending the fighting.
It's not the question of effectiveness or efficiency of the United Nations or international community as a whole. It's the lack of will of the parties concerned. They have not been listening to the voices of international community and concerns raised by myself as a Secretary General and many world leaders in the region and around the world.
As focus now shifts to Egypt and hopes that Cairo can broker a sustainable peace in the region.
The UN also seeks to draw a clear distinction between itself, or the Secretariat, and the UN Security Council, which is made up of independent member states. The Council has the political authority through resolutions, for example, that perhaps even the Secretary General doesn't possess. Those resolutions demanding parties act in a certain way have been absent from the current crisis, leaving the powers of persuasion to counter the rockets and bombs in and out of Gaza. Shervin Bryce, please, SABC News, New York.